Elon Musk is going to make Dogecoin holders rich. Now that is something I can say with extreme confidence. Take a look at this. Elon Musk making Dogecoin spike in the last little bit of time here. As we see on the minute chart, a nice rise on Dogecoin, and this simply from a reply to one of his tweets. So this is not getting seen by a lot of people, but we have Elon Musk saying Twitter speaks to the inner masochist in all of us, which is pretty funny. And then Stonks Trading says, have you been working on a Doge solution for Twitter or working with the devs on a Doge payment system for Twitter? And then Elon is quoted in that saying, but you have to pay in Doge all the way back in September, on September 13th to be exact. So Elon Musk then responds with that with the double eye emoji, basically revealing that he is currently working on a solution for Twitter Dogecoin acceptance. Elon Musk will not stop until Dogecoin is significantly more than it is now, and that includes it becoming the cryptocurrency of Earth. Elon Musk is determined to make that happen. He knows fate loves irony, and he understands why it would be so cool for the world and how it would mean a lot to so many people who invested in Dogecoin early for that to happen. And so he's clearly on the bandwagon and making sure that Dogecoin is going to reach those incredible landmarks, which of course we want to see it reaching. Now, on top of that, we also have some big news when it comes to Dogecoin passing other cryptos. We are now getting closer and closer to XRP and Binance USD at $19 billion of market cap. Dogecoin is currently more than $5 billion ahead of Cardano, which is just hilarious. Cardano, once again, is led by someone who is very much on the train of making fun of Dogecoin, ridiculing it. Now Dogecoin, look at this, up 114% on the week and up 10% on the day compared to other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, up a nice 6.9%, but nothing compared to Doge. Bitcoin up 1.3%. So a lot of incredible stuff here, as we also have some big news when it comes to the government and cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is holding. Traders are hoping the Fed could give crypto a real rally, and this in part because of this tweet from Gary Gensler, who is currently the SEC chairman. He said, happy 14th birthday to Satoshi Nakamoto's white paper. Satoshi Nakamoto, of course, being the creator of Bitcoin. It has led to the innovation and crypto asset investing. Let's make sure, as crypto enters its 15th year, that investors get proper protection. Gary finally saying something positive, it seems, about crypto. But this could be, of course, a wolf in sheep's clothing type of tweet, because we absolutely cannot trust the government to be regulating cryptocurrency. Not as far as we can throw Gary Gensler, which is actually probably pretty far, so it's not necessarily the best analogy, but I still use it anyway, deal with it. But yes, Dogecoin trending. Just Doge itself is trending. Dogecoin also trending a lot on Twitter right now. You can see 89.2 thousand tweets. Those coming really over the last few days, which is awesome to see. But Gary is right now suggesting that he's going to be more friendly towards cryptocurrency. Now, an ideal world is one where the government almost entirely stays out of crypto, but there are a couple of things the government could actually help with in regards to crypto. Do we trust Gary? We should not at all. No, we don't trust Gary. It's good to see this. That basically just means two things. Number one, it means that if Gary is somehow given the power to actually hurt cryptocurrency, he likely would not take it at an extreme level. And it also means there are other people, almost certainly in the government, who are pro-cryptocurrency and holding crypto, and they are going to make sure. I can tell you this for a fact. I know multiple people in the government right now who are secretly huge fans of cryptocurrency and are not going to let anything bad happen to crypto on a massive scale without something being done about it first. Now, technically, any one person in government besides maybe the president doesn't necessarily have that much power, but you do have influence and you can cause things to happen. And so Gary, he's not going to be able to hurt crypto, and this is overall positive thing. So it's hard to kind of split the line on this, because of course Gary, he's also made some ridiculous videos in the past. He said a couple things about cryptocurrency that would suggest he would be too harsh on it. As long as Gary's not doing that, then we are in a comfortable, good position, and I certainly hope that's the case. So thank you, Gary, if you are going to be really helping cryptocurrency move forward and being pro-crypto. This tweet alone is going to help more people to want to invest in crypto. So there are some positive angles of it. At the end of the day, he is talking about innovation. He is trying to suggest that it's a positive thing. And so the more we see officials doing that, we really should commend it. And I know it's easy to just gang up and bash Gary for for being the SEC chairman, but we'll give him some credit here. I mean, I do think that's an awesome tweet. Just make sure you live up to that tweet, please, Gary. Do not tweet it and then be insincere with your follow through. Which, I mean, I would hope he wouldn't do. He probably means his tweet if or else he wouldn't tweet it in the first place, because no one made him do that. And it also got a lot of likes, which is very good, because we want to be showing people who tweet about positive things about crypto, we want to be showing them a bunch of love, and then they'll encourage them to be more pro crypto and show them how many people love it and want to be part of it. We also have some craziness on Twitter. So one of my tweets is now up to 186,000 likes. It has been seen. Here's some of the juicy stats behind it. 22 million people have seen it, 285,000 profile visits, 252,000 detail expands, engagements, 763,000 people have engaged with this. Truly, truly, truly crazy to see that many people engaging with the tweet. It's awesome to see that's now getting close to double the amount of people who watched the SNL episode that sent Dogecoin to 75 cents. So as long as we can keep this energy, it's going to be positive for Dogecoin, and it's already having a big impact. All of us, what we're doing on Twitter, what we're doing on social media. If you want to follow me, it's Matt Wallace 88. I just passed in followers someone who has a roasted me quite a few times in the past, which I thought was hilarious. So that right there is pretty fun. But we also have a lot of people, like, for example, people who you may not even think would be encouraging this, like Ben Armstrong, Bitboy Crypto, tweeted out a tweet that was quoting my tweet about Parag Agrawal not getting paid the money, basically saying it was funny. Like, it's good to see these elitist people kind of get the short end of the stick for once, and the people actually win. You love to see it. Ben also tweeted out, this just in, Matt Wallace is said to be buying Twitter, and I, of course, responded to that by saying, I had to break open my piggy bank, but of course, the investment, I believe, will be well worth it. Undeniably true. My piggy bank, my poor piggy bank that I've been putting money in since I was just a wee little tot, is now, unfortunately, going to have to be shattered over and over and over again into millions and millions of pieces, just in order for me to be able to afford Twitter. But you know what? I have to dig deep in order to be able to purchase it. I mean, if Ben says it, it must be true, right? It must be. He's verified, right? Look at that. He that means he's paying the $8 a month. I'm paying it too. That's how I got verified, paying $8 a month. Not really though. But yeah, what do you guys think about that? Elon Musk is now suggesting that people could be charged $8 a month in order to be verified on Twitter. And so there's part of me who just says, okay, this is hilarious. Think about all of the journalists on Twitter. And maybe it's a little ironic. I have a check mark and I'm saying this, but it's going to be hilarious to see all those people who use it as a status symbol potentially having their check mark no longer, unless they're willing to give Elon Musk, someone who they probably don't like, money as the owner of Twitter. So, I mean, it's pretty funny. And keep in mind, Elon Musk, it's not like yeah, he has to pay back these loans. That's part of it. But yes, he's going to be using these payments for operational costs. He wants to make Twitter bigger and more profitable. He also wants to be spending money that Twitter makes on advertising and also giving back some of that money to Twitter creators. So there's a lot of positive things that could come from this if it's done correctly. There are a couple negatives here, which is that we don't want to see Twitter kind of losing its status. We don't want to see some of the prestige of having the blue check mark going away, because then that would lead to potentially more scams. Now, Elon Musk has stated he's not going to let that happen, which is good, but it also could lead to people not really having the same level of quality tweets on Twitter. Now, typically speaking, this is not always true. A lot of verified users are going to have the worst tweets ever, but there are some verified accounts who actually do put consistent effort into their full-time job of being an influencer, and so they make really good tweets that are interesting and more likely to go viral and things like that. And so that blue check mark could indicate to you, maybe if you follow that person, you would get a higher quality of experience than you would someone who didn't have a blue check mark and wasn't a full-time influencer. Now, once again, there's many, many, many exceptions to that. There's a lot of people without a verified check mark that do a really, really good job making awesome tweets on Twitter, even if they don't have a lot of followers. There's a lot of people who make really great tweets on Twitter in that situation too. But still, though, there is some truth to it, so we don't want it to be too attainable to get the blue check mark. However, there should be more people who are able to get it, and it shouldn't be such an elite thing. You should be able to have people from all walks of life, from all sides of the aisle, who are able to access the blue checkmark feature. So that's what I think should happen. Is Elon Musk in the right by making it so easy? We'll see. I mean, we'll see what he does. He's never been wrong before, pretty much, when he does these big decisions with his companies. Maybe a couple exceptions, but he's done a great job so far. The people who have underestimated him and doubted him with his decisions have ended up being wrong, and I certainly hope that's the case here. However Elon does it, as long as it increases Twitter's users and makes the experience better for each individual person coming to the platform, that's a big win. But there's some questions there. We don't know for sure. I mean, Elon Musk himself was debating if it should be $20 or $8. He doesn't necessarily know for sure what's the best plan here with this. And so I hope a lot of thought goes into it. We're going to make sure that there's not going to be a Twitter situation, hopefully, where people are losing their quality of the experience and leading to Twitter's downfall, potentially. I don't think that'll happen. Just something that is obviously important to keep on mind when deciding these big decisions. MoneyGram also, and to enable users to buy, sell, and hold cryptocurrency via mobile app. That's awesome. MoneyGram is one of the biggest payment mobile apps in the entire world. And so for them to be doing this, it's very, 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 very good to see. PayPal also making a big move here for crypto. So to see them doing it on top is just a double whammy. You love to see it. Also, by the way, a big mining opportunity is launching soon here that I'm personally running. The first thing I've ever launched fully. And so we're going to be having a lot of people rushing to participate in this, as it could see some serious investors. And so I cannot wait to see how excited everyone is once this actually starts rolling and once we get everything up and going. So there's a lot of work left to do, but we're getting there slowly but surely. Actually, relatively quickly. I mean, slowly but surely sounds cool as a phrase, but realistically speaking, I mean, we're going at the speed of light here. Everything's going fast. We have everything set up. I'm partnered with one of the top miners in the United States. And to be part of this, you're going to want to join mattwallace.io or patreon.com/mattwallace and be part of the community. Then you'll get access to all of these opportunities. This one, potentially the best one that we've ever done. And I don't say that lightly, because we really have never seen anything quite like this as an opportunity that I presented on Patreon or on the website. And so with that, I think a lot of people are going to want to gravitate and really go big or go home when it comes to this. MoneyGram, though, thank you for your service to crypto. Well, hopefully we see a lot more of that. Anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the crypto mining.